New stuff.
Hey, I'm here at the store. I'm going to do the store's first Theros draft. So I hope you all enjoy that. I'm just going to show you what my picks were, what I end up playing, and then what my results are. And hopefully if Jake gets here, he'll show you his deck and what he played too. So, yep, I'll be with you in a little bit after we're done drafting. Alright, I ended up building green-blue, so I'll just quickly run through what I'm playing. 2 Leaf Crown Dryads, Voyaging Satyr, 2 Vaporkins, and then Boon Satyr, which is my first pick. Opaline Unicorn, 2 Agent of Horizons. Thassa's Emissary, 2 Horizon Chimeras, 2 Prescient Chimeras, Nessian Asp, Volpine Goliath, Horizon Scholar, and then my tricks are 2 Savage Surge, Voyage's End, I have Feral Invocation, and then it's Griptide, and I did get a Curse of the Swine, which I'm going to try out. So here's the deck I'm running. I'll tell you my results when all the rounds are done.
Hello, this is my deck. This is Tormented Hero. He is a fantastic 1-drop heroic guy, but I obviously don't have that many.
You got a little glare here.
Super glare. He enters the battlefield tapped. He's a 2/1, and his heroic is each opponent loses life. 1 life, you gain that much.
Okay.
These were all my 1-drop spells that can trigger him. Titan Strength is +3/+1 Scry. Dragon Mantle is draw a card and fire breathing. And Coordinated Assault is 2 creatures you control, up to 2 creatures you control get +1/+1 first strike.
Okay.
I also had Satyr Rambler to take advantage of my pump spells. Deathbellow Raider to take advantage of my, well, you'll see later.
Yeah.
But I got 2 of those. I got a Baleful Eidolon.
He's good.
Which is the Bestow Death Touch guy. Then 2 Lightning Strikes, an Ordeal of Perforos, and a Prowler's Helm. This worked really well together.
Dub's Lightning Strike's pretty sick.
Anger of the Gods was my first pick rare. Then for 3 drop, obviously it's very good. So 3 drops, 1 Blood Toll Heartbeat, 2 Fellhide Minotaur, Perforos's Emissary, Borderland Minotaur, and a Crowan Horse make up my 4 drops. And then I had 2 Wild Celebrants and a Cragmaw Warcaller.
Okay. And how are we after round 1?
I won! The Minotaur strategy actually didn't come until late for me, and I got a late Cragmaw and really late Fellhides, Death Bellows, and Borderland actually. So it all pulled together at the end.
Okay.
But early on, I was just like picking up removal and 2 drops, and I was very sad for a while because I was even screaming out how I needed a monstrous creature.
All right. Well, let's review at the end then. After you're done with all our rounds, we'll see how we did. Okay, Jake, interview style. So, what did you end up going tonight?
I was 2-2, and I did not make top 8. But I was playing like an aggro red and black deck, as everyone saw, and it went okay. I had some decent removal. I had Ordeal of Perforos, 2 Lightning Strikes.
Where did you come up short? What were you losing against?
My deck screwed me in 1 match. I got flooded the first game, and then I got mana screwed in the second game.
Okay.
And then against my last round opponent, it was actually, we went to round 3 in that match, and it was a good match. Like, he was 1 attack away from, well, we were like racing basically, and it could have been anybody's game, but he actually dropped Master of the Elements. I had sideboarded into Sip of Hemlock. I wasn't playing it main deck because I was trying to be a little more aggressive.
I see.
Yeah. I decided into it because he had that Sphinx flyer.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that Master of Waves seems really good against what you were trying to do, though.
And then I had the Sip of Hemlock in my hand, and he had his 4/4 flying 6-drop Sphinx that scries 2 when it comes in. He had that guy out, and I was going to sip it, but then he played the Master of Elements and created enough blockers where I had to kill the Master of Elements. just to get through that turn and force him to block because I had lethal on board after the Sip dealt 2 to him.
Okay.
So it could have been anybody's game if he didn't have that master of the elements or whatever, but it was good. It was a good game. And actually my deck played really well when it played well. You guys saw that I had 2 Death Bellow Marauders and 2 Fellhide Minotaurs. So I had like a small Minotaur strategy going, and I had the Cragmaw Warcaller. So I was ready to beat down with Minotaurs. And the times that I got the Cragmaw out, it really turned the game around. Or, like made it just terrible for them. I kind of regret I had a Farika's Cure or whatever. I think it's Farika's Cure. The Soren's Thirst in this set.
Mm-hmm.
I had that, and I didn't play it main deck because it was double black and I was way heavier red. Kind of regret not doing that. But overall, I was pretty happy with the deck.
Okay. I went 4-0 in Swiss, and then I won in top 8, and then we did a top 4 split. So I was really happy with the deck. Green-blue felt really good today. What played really well? The Horizon Chimeras were insanely good. They just mashed a ton of abilities on that card. I think even when Jake and I were going through pre-release speculation stuff, we kind of we just knew that card was going to be good. So most of the time it was gaining me like 4 or 5 life. It straight up, just the life gain really made combat math difficult for opponents, made it much more difficult to race. So I would say that guy was probably the MVP. Prescient Chimera, we knew that card was insane too, just an insane common.
Mm-hmm.
Griptide actually feels, it's a small sample size, I've only done 1 draft so far, but it felt way better in this format than it did in Dark Ascension.
Wow.
So I would say Griptide feels really good right now. Insane synergies I found was that, is it Thassa's Emissary? Is that the 3/3 with the Scroll Thief ability?
Mm-hmm.
I put that on the Chimera, and it was like you trample over damage, you gain life, you draw cards. And if they kill it, you get your 3/3 Emissary. There's so much value interlocked in Bestow right now. So overall, it's a good night. I'm going to quickly crack my winnings. See if we get anything good. First rare is Polis Crusher, or Polis Crusher. I don't know how to pronounce that.
I think Polis is right.
Polis, whatever. So the next one here. Got Foil Mountain and Fabled Hero.
He's sweet.
He is good. Always exciting cracking packs. Next, we've got Triad of Fate. Mist Cutter Hydra. I actually had to play against him earlier, and he's good. Guy's legit, especially when I'm playing mostly blue.
Is it also Pro Blue?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Pro Blue, haste, can't be countered. Ooh, little foil Triton Fortune Hunter, and then Nykthos Shrine.
Cool.
To Nyx.
That card's a little bit right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it'll retain or not. It's certainly an interesting card, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it wants to be...
Coffers, but it's not.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah.
A Crow and Horse. Golem token.
Sweet. The horse was really good for me in Limited today.
Oh yeah, and tonight we got the Bident of Thassa as our, what was it?
Release event.
Release event card, okay. And we got that Golem token. What was that for? That's just...
That was part of the release event.
Okay.
So.
Titan of Eternal Fire. Foil Blood Toll Harpy, and then Sylvan Caryatid.
Kill.
New little Utopia tree or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And last pack. Let's see here. Foil, a lot of foils. Observant Alseid, and then Boone Satyr, who was my first pick in the draft tonight. Played very well. Alright, well that's the winnings, and that's going to be Jake and I's report for our first Theros draft. I hope you enjoy these little real-life things. It's nice to get away from Moto every once in a while and show you that we do indeed play real life Magic too. Alright, that's it.